Hello everyone, and welcome to the Project Help Desk Garden in glorious Zone 8A, North Carolina, where we are currently shutting down for the season and just got through harvesting a 43-pound volunteer watermelon that survived both a lawnmower and a flamethrower.
Why do we garden?
Because one video I saw said that once Gen X gets a certain age, you have to either become a bird watcher or a gardener, and I didn't want to watch birds. Well, actually,
Right.
I kind of did both, didn't I?
How many times do you think you're going to say plus?
5, plus or minus 1.
Chad was asking why we garden.
I figured it was the one place I could come safely out and you wouldn't follow me. Bugs, dirt, cold, hot.
Nature touched me.
See,
I got poked by that.
this was supposed to be my safe place to get away from you, and you came out with me. And all you did was grab a camera and still follow me.
That's right.
We are, for lack of a better word, a hobby channel, projects. And one project we hadn't done yet was gardening. I mean, we sort of joke that our hobby is starting new hobbies.
So that I can organize them.
Like, we actually enjoy the researching and the figuring things out. And then once everything is established and everything, then it's like, okay, that's done. I'm bored. What's next? And we kind of move on to a new hobby. And
I keep thinking, when is the gardening hobby going to end?
well, if they stop coming up with new challenges, I got to join.
Plus, as we know, I love flowers. And we have always grown flowers. But this was something new.
Yeah, it's a flower. It's a flower you can eat.
Right.
I always had a saying of, it's okay to pay someone to do something for you because you want to, but never because you have to. So I've spent my life basically knowing how to do everything that I can. I've never paid a plumber. I've never paid an electrician. Basically, I've always done my own work. One of the few things that I've always basically had to pay someone to do is give me my food. I've basically never really had the skills and the ability to go out and just make food for myself. And I think a lot of that came about in 2020. We sort of quickly learned, oh, look, people can't make stuff for me. What am I going to do now? Man. Okay, prepare to be amazed. It may be chilly out here.
I'm good. I've got my neck warmer.
Got a neck warmer, got a sweater. See, I thought it was going to be safe out here, but neck heater and sweaters. So you're born knowing nothing. You spend your entire life learning. And it isn't until the very end that you're getting old that you finally kind of realize what the important stuff is. And you sort of get into that really wanting to be one with the environment, your planet, your nature. And this is just part of that. With our hummingbirds, when the feeder was empty this year, this plant has done wonders at basically feeding my hummingbirds. The spiders are living up in it right now. It's just the giant circle of life. I mean, plus, it's like potatoes aren't good for someone who is a diabetic. And sunchokes are a healthier thing, but you can't buy those. So this basically gives me the opportunity to actually grow stuff that I can't get anywhere else. In fact, I'm wondering if these are actually my sunchokes starting to grow up. Like, this might actually be them.
Plus, we're going to have an endless supply of sweet potatoes.
We're going to have
which I
sweet
love.
potatoes in here forever. I mean, plus, the world's losing its pollinators. We've been able to basically give a home and a food source for so many of the pollinator bees. I mean, nature's going to always find a way. But being able to give it a helping hand, you know, it feels good. Plus, I've always been a curious person who loves to, I mean, we call our garden an experiment every year because that's what it is. We're experimenting. We're trying new things out and sort of learning new stuff that we don't know through experimentation. The whole way we did our tomatoes this year. It's a fun hobby to basically learn through experimentation.
Plus, I beat you in the tomato challenge.
You're still not going to let that one go.
Nope. It's a winning tomato! What was your favorite part of gardening this year?
Oh, it had to be the seed falls in the ground thing where we basically planted watermelon and the bugs ate it alive. I mowed the whole thing down. I came out with a blowtorch, just blowtorching bugs to death. And out of nowhere, the watermelon grows, takes over, and gives me a 43-pound watermelon, plus these two that are still going that might actually make it. I mean, like I said, nature's going to find a way. I know it wasn't quite to the point, but I think we may need to pull that thing up because we are getting swarmed out here by freaking kudzu bugs.
If you don't know what kudzu bugs are, these are them. They're everywhere. I think there are more kudzu bugs than there were squash bugs.
10 times more. Like the spider webs are filled up with these things right now. I don't know if they're hurting it, but maybe we need to go ahead and
Pluck it
and see what happens. Yeah, like plus I was looking. I think we're so close to it being ready anyway. We're gonna go ahead and.
Yeah, they're all over you.
Oops. Good God. Oh, she is yellow on the bottom.
We need to weigh this puppy.
We need to weigh this puppy. Good news is we now have this handy dandy scale. See what she weighs.
43 pounds.
43.3 pounds. Hashtag Watermelon Challenge 2025, which we didn't tell anybody about. So no one joined, so we won. Oh, and look.
Yep,
something was starting to eat it. Oh, you know what it looks like? I think it was the mole. Remember how he dug up through the ground and cut the vine on the other limb? I think the mole grew up and chewed on it. The mole, that looks like little mole teeth. So yes, our mole was the one who nibbled on it, I bet.
Okay, well, I think if it's good enough for the mole, it's good enough for me. Watermelon's so big it takes up our whole fridge.
I know. It's time to find out if we have grown our first melon that was edible. Or did we pull a Brian?
Well, Mr. Wait, that didn't look like a disappointed face.
I mean, is it right? Probably not, but it's sweet.
I ain't mad at that.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's edible. But yeah, the two that are out there, I'm going to let them go as flat out as long as possible.
Well, and this isn't even the watermelon that we planted.
Ain't even the one we planted. This was just a watermelon we bought in the grocery store and threw the leftovers out.
I think that it was one that your mom brought over.
It probably was, actually. If you've stumbled across this video and you've never gardened before and said to yourself, hey, I don't know how to do any of that stuff, we didn't either. I mean,
we still don't.
A seed falls on the ground in nature. Get a pot, put some dirt in it, throw a seed in there. It grows or it doesn't. What, you lost a $3 pack of seeds if it doesn't? And if it does, you might actually get to eat something. You're going to do it when you get old anyway. You might as well go ahead and start now. Plus, any excuse to go to Amazon and buy new toys and tools and, you know. I invent hobbies just to buy new tools.
You sure do.
I'm sure you figured that one out by now.
You sure do. Plus, if I hadn't gardened, I wouldn't have a cool bench.
Getting back to my another excuse to buy new tools. Plus the fact that we are very much hermits. Like, the reason we're probably still doing this now, 3 years later, is that the community invited us to become part of the family, and we've actually kind of enjoyed that. You know, we're that hermit couple who lives down the road that everyone talks about, and like, oh, I dare you to go to old man so-and-so's house and ring the doorbell.
Oh, did you see that old couple? They were out in the yard today.
They're not dead. The other reason we're gardening is so she can edit videos while she sends me off to do the cleaning. I've learned your ways.
Chad was asking, why?
When I was getting a tractor?